Welcome to Everbank Stadium, football fans in Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight, fun one. Tap for him. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off from Jacksonville. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
11. Hey, no street. Silver.
Trying it right side with ETN. They'll cobble together a yard there. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
11, Agate.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Hey, Ron.
3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. Making the call himself. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down. They're going for this. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 5, 6, yellow, 43. Steel, black. Green, jack. 6, mega, red, yellow. 10.
Love throwing to start us off. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ready, red.
Back to the air. Love. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Tootin now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completes, it's Myers. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
Safe right, open. Hey, I'm gun. Safe right. Hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. You were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to move.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Foye Olukin with the pick. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now it's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. On second down, it's Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Trying on fourth down, it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He connects downfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
11.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger, shot.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Here we go.
Third and 1, Lawrence to throw. Rolling out to his left. He's going to run for it. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The Packers on top early. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. Now Lawrence on the play fake. They're looking at yet another. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 17 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, sir.
On play action now, Lawrence buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Gets this one to Myers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here.
That's Jaguars. First down.
13 Luke. Same
First
right.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Open. 30 left. 11.
From the red zone now. Buying some time left. He's running with it. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And the Packers secure it. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, 43. Yellow, blue striker, 6. Mega.
Shotgun now for Love. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hand off here to Jacobs. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them, make it look oh so easy.
Throwing his Love on third. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
A gain of 9 yards.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
39-yard line.
60 red.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Blue striker, set hut.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set hut.
From the red zone on first. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Packers take their first time out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
14-yard
Blue green. Down. Blue 32. Slice blue. Red, yellow. Set.
Loves to throw again. That's incomplete left side.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ready?
Once more, it's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Green jack. Here we go. Here we go. Red, 32, yellow. Blaster, 6. Cut.
They're going to go. It's Love. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
13 Luke, 11 Agate.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Quay Walker. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Collects this at the 35. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. And they'll need to use the sideline and be conscious of the clock here, partner. No timeouts remaining as they try for points.
Red, yellow, ready, 10 cycles. Blue, 32-6, Madden.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He put everything he had into this one. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Red, cycle. Here we go, set, ready.
The final throw before the break. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. First down throw. Here's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he manages maybe 3 yards there into the 23-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Love out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
To the air with Love. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Black shot. Green gap. 6. Mega.
Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
43.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs. He He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll give the Packers the first.
Ready, ready.
A gain of 12. And the Packers first down.
Working inside the red zone. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Red cycle. Set hut. Set hut.
Jacobs running behind center. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go next. Red, yellow, 52 blue.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Set, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Red, smash, red, blue striker, white, white. Set, hut.
4th down, here's Love. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Tinter. Shaq.
They'll toss it to Etienne. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. He'll throw it. Headed out right. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Gun. Hey.
Desperation time here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Out now runs the Packer offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. He brings it in, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Down. 52. Watch out now. 6, green jack. Black shot. Set.
Love now to throw. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Making that throw in the double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Jacobs on 3rd and goal. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Claws red.
4th and
Blaster.
goal.
6, white. Needle blue. Hut.
Looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Tootin now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. He's looking deep once again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ron.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Lisa 24.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Black 43 rail. Let's go. Blue 45. Slice blue. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away. I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Love throwing on 4th. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. And give them about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence on the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. The Packers all set to get back out there. They can run this clock out and head out of here with a win, even with 2 timeouts remaining defensively.
Come on, set. Slide. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football.